Good evening, Calvin. It's here. It was a really rough Saturday. It was the day before Easter, and all kinds of craziness happening at the job. We survived. Did some more did a little bit of offline hunting. Finished this really cool looking weapon set. This is the Rocky gear, I think. Yeah, I've already forgotten which one this one is. Yeah, I've already forgotten what the set this was. Equipment info. Okay, the Rocky set. Yeah, got that set up. Oops, that's right. Thing running. I want to get through the 3-star quests. I'm way behind on that one. Oh no. Alright, so let's go. What was that set?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Bone. Soft bone. Okay, broken parts. Godbug. Okay, that's good. Good evening. Ugh.
Take care of yourself.
Pretty rough day. Thank goodness, like, they seem to have learned. Hopefully this is something that'll, I say that, but yeah, that'll probably never happen again. But they've been pretty good about putting the new guys on while I'm still there, so I can watch over them for the most part. So yeah, they came in at 2 and 3, and I was still there until 4:30, so I was at least able to get them started on their tasks, keep an eye on them for the most part, and they'll be there. Like, yeah, it's rough, but at least the 2 newbies are there together, so they're not trying to hold up the entire department by themselves. It's like, oh, thank goodness, because they need to stop scaring these kids off, because they're
Dongo are a taste of heaven.
Alright.
Have a look.
We'll get a couple of those. Faceless foot. Oh boy. Not looking forward to that. The Khezu. Oh, the Khezu is not one of the. Bird up. Khezu is actually not one of the freaking quests. That's surprising. But I need to do 4 of these. So, alright. Well, might as well,
If you can't pick one, just go take a stroll or even a nap. Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race. You know, it's not like we have an impending calamity where all these monsters are gonna, you know, come to the town and destroy us all. Destroy us all! Bless the Coolio, always stealing my weapon. I've tried to make my sanity. Alright, we'll go after him first. Word up!
Good luck.
Totally forgot to get that soundbite set up. Alright. And after I was...
I've got some great sweets.
After I was talking shit to Sullen about adding more sound effects, soundbites to his soundboard.
Hey, you're back. Oh, delicious.
There's still nothing here for gunners. That's pretty surprising. That's kind of shitty, actually. Like, when you start the game, there are plenty of skills specifically for the Blade Masters, but there are no gunner-specific skills. It's like they don't want you to pick a gunner until later in the game. And I might need Defender because I'm a gunner now.
Actually, they're all great, so I can't choose. Sorry.
Medic, Reviver, Bird Caller. Speaking of the devil, Son, what's going on? Bird up, phase on.
Here you go. Yay!
Don't savor the flavor or anything, just inhale them. So I'm just gonna go through the trouble of making me food. I'm not gonna freaking inhale it. I want to slow down and take my time. Ah. All right, yeah, it's Easter, so it's gonna be a kid. It's gonna be a thing. I hope everything works out. I added the frick. This is a new gun. It's a freaking meteor bazooka. But the one thing I really don't freaking like about it. It's the freaking. Oh, wait, no, manage equipment, customized bow gun. The freaking. That's what the gun looks like normally. But when you put the power barrel on it, it's a fucking plunger. This looks like the freaking guns that the rescue like gadget. Like she had the freaking plunger crossbow. That's what it freaking looks like. I can't unsee it. It looks like someone took the Super Scope 6 and tried to make it look like Gadget's freaking crossbow gun. Fuck. Gonna plunge right in there. Alright, let's go right into the quest. Where everything, kid safe weapons, where everything is a plunger. Oh.
A moment of peace, soon to be disturbed. A threat approaches, its hunger uncurbed. It rakes up its lunch, chows down without grace.
Killing your babies.
But inside this nest, for thieves there's no place.
Makes it look like an idiot. And
it needs to escape or get egg on its face.
Alvivore out. Wow, they actually use the term alvivore? Cripes. There's a couple of stuff that's like two fandom fetishes in one. Alvivore outlaw. He went from burn up to burn out. He said, yeet. Burn out. Now I know there's a kind of. Okay, but there's another one here that I haven't encountered yet. Holy shit. Whoa. Is that what a Venup does now? Hold up. That's the only thing I can think of that does that. Wait, that's under status, right? Oh, it's a level 2. Because... Holy shit, that really does make a difference. I've used it in some sets before, but it was never that big of a distance. That's crazy. That actually does make a big difference. Huh. Especially for a gunner, because gunners in Monster Hunter... What's this? Dude, that's this. Well, up until Monster Hunter World, the gunner armor was a separate set from the Blade Master armor. Because Blade Master armor had higher defense, but was more vulnerable to elemental attacks. And the gunner armor was vice versa. Like, it would look different, but you would take more physical damage but less elemental damage. But in Monster Hunter World, they just made all armor the same. So, but if you happen to be using a gun, it does that effect. Like this same armor, if I use this with a blade master, with a blade weapon, the melee weapons, it would do higher. It would have higher defense, higher regular defense, and higher regular. No, gunners have higher special defense and lower physical defense. Fuck, that's confusing. Oh, holy shit! It's Baroth. That's who it was. All right. Oh fuck it.
This is the end.
My friend,
Take this! Be careful!
we got plenty to go.
Shit! Reloading!
Long time to blow up. Choo choo!
Yeah.
In the buttocks! It is convenient when using a long one.
Let's go!
Hey, nice. There you is. Get mud. Competitions in the mud. You love to see it. Head crush. Whoa, head crush. Whoa, crush.
Done! Come on!
Ow. Ow. These two, right? Mounted dang it.
Goodbye!
Oh, damn.
This is the end! Get back here!
Catchphrase. Cut my dogger with the parasol, but haven't seen it in action yet. So I think he'd try to pull him like the Mercurius and V8 maneuver. He'd stop in front of me and act as a shield. Not quite there yet. Oh, right. Who? I haven't gotten to run to memorizing this place's locale.
Good.
Where all the spirit birds on this one are. So I haven't formed a power trip yet. What's ooh? What's this? Over there somewhere. What's supposed to do? All right. Oh, it's time for some cliffside cooking.
Some meat. Tasty. Let's see.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Well, that's burnt.
And I burned my poor meat.
It's some meat.
Fuck.
Tasty. Nice.
Fuck! He didn't even start flailing, he just fell. He's like, fuck it. He kept eating the entire way down. He said, fuck it, at least I'm not gonna die hungry. The entire way down. I'm a dork. This is the guy that was just like, oh shit, tries to cook a meal, so totally sewed it. Oh boy. Oh, that must be why there's all that, that's why that's in depth. This place has those, like, freaking gust ball things, because there's so many really low points in this area. That looks like there should be something here.
Yoink.
I may die of a lot of things, but I won't die of hunger.
Let's see.
I mean, I felt this. It's what's really funny. He felt there was enough time. I was so high up that like he had enough time to finish that freaking steak before he hit the ground. All right, I don't think it'll work. It looks like there should be something here, but I don't think it'll work. But hey, something happened last time. Alright, nope. So we're like 0 for 20 on those things. Or 1 for 20.
This?
Ooh, what's this? Oh, he's actually... That's right, I forgot I got the other, I got the other sub-camp here. Let's just go to that one. It's Halloween! Wait, where's the other sub-camp? That's the main camp. Oh, sub-camp 2. Wait, I only found sub-camp 2. Where's sub-camp 1 then? Or did I not finish that? Or did I not get that one yet? I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're about to cross paths.
Move.
This place is still wild and familiar to me. Should be over here. So. Whack. One horrific, Kurt.
Your days are numbered. Watch out!
Serious,
Hold on. This way.
Is he already weak? Right, no shield. Oh, right. He's over there.
Gotta get flat. Now's our chance. In the bag.
In the bag. Gunner? More like funner, because it's so much fun. Really notice some of the side stuff.
Good.
Oh, I forgot to check the pelicos and stuff before I left. Some stuff. It really... for this game, it really is. That counter shot is like a big difference. What the fuck is that? Big yellow thing down there. Oh, that's the new spider things. Fuck. Because they don't look like any other monster I've seen in the Monster Hunter series so far, so... Fuck, like the Jaggy, Baggy, Roggy... Like, there's a whole bunch of monsters that... Like, this thing. There's a whole bunch of monsters that look like this in every Monster Hunter game.
Great.
But those freaking... Whatever the fuck those spider things are... Yeah. That's brand fucking new. It's so freak... It's just... Freaks me... It still freaks me out a little bit anytime I see them. I'm so not used to them being, like...
Gotcha.
Oh, it's dead already. Oh, it's over.
Here we go.
Arachnoid.
Are you okay?
Oh, he cut me loose immediately. Oh, help him! Cool, there we go. Use a cleanser to get free, or you could...
Let's see.
Wait, are those things eating the corpse? Oh no, they're eating that. Oh wait, they are. Guess what? Now it's your turn. Cool. These guys will actually freaking...
Going?
Fuck, there was a word for that. I can't remember what it is. Like, when they eat the corpses, shit. Yeah, they're eating the corpses of the other shit they killed. Scavenge! That's right, they're scavenging. So even though I can't do anything with them, even if I carve them, the body's still there, so some of these other guys will actually go ahead and try to eat them. That's some next level game design right there. Next level games! Nintendo! Next level artificial scarcity! Look, leave it to Nintendo to find a way to have timed exclusivity for their own games. Like, Monster Hunter Rise has timed exclusivity because it's out on Switch first, but it'll be out on PC eventually. But, like, Mario 3D All-Stars did not need to have timed exclusivity. You own that fucking game! And he's still fucking saying, okay, it's timed exclusivity for this system. It's not going on any other system, including our own. Next level bullshit! Also, yo, Ram, what's going on? YouTube comments are really slow for some reason. There it is, that's the thing. What was it called again? Gust crab. Or as I like to call it, the blowhole. Oh wait, he's over that way. Come on.
Move!
Whee! But you ain't got drugs yet. Oop. There you is. Whack.
Ready! Good job. This is the end!
Take that. Let's get some fire. Oh,
Thanks, buddy.
ah, shit. Punched it. Take that.
Reloading!
Oh, that evasive step is freaking amazing. Woo!
Nice. You're mine! Your days are numbered. Getting weaker. Put down a trap. Give it all you've got.
Poof.
Yeah.
Catchphrase. I like it. Oh, it's gonna probably use it on one thing. Bird up. Hunter rank 3 and the like village rank 3 or hub rank 3? Because now we have to specify now. Because those are two separate things. Which makes it a lot more confusing. Shock Tripper. Attack up. Alright, I'm gonna have to check that out. Also, the replacement phone I got came in, so hopefully I can switch the Rapid Caster, my SIM card, and hopefully it'll work. Because aside from the screen on my old phone being cracked, the other problem I've been having, it's been running kind of slow, which I can kind of deal with, but the speaker on the actual phone doesn't fucking work. So when I'm trying to talk to people, they can't freaking hear me. I have to plug in like headphones, or I have to use the speaker and like put it on speaker mode. And it's like super annoying.
What is it?
So it was about time. It's a Note 8, which came out when? It's not like it's a new phone. So I've had it for a couple of years now. I'm trying to remember when it came out. 2017. Okay. Woof. Jeez. 2017. So I've had it for 4 years, so that's actually a really good run, especially for a phone. Like, yeah, I got this phone 4 years ago, because working in my department, I've seen people like, yeah, like, hey, didn't I see you here, like, 3 months ago? Yeah, but a new phone came out, so I'm gonna go get a new one. Okay. One of the reasons why Oh, wait, Barroth stuff. What does the Barroth stuff look like? Oh, yeah, Barroth armor never looked that good. It might have some decent abilities, attack boost, defense boost, finish landing, and guard. Right, it has decent abilities, but it never looked good. Okay, this was the, like, during the demo, this was the armor that the heavy bowgun had. Which makes sense, because this is clearly meant for the heavy bowgun. It's gonna be the next,
Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
Wait, there's no wish list function here? Crap.
What do you need?
It wasn't one of these, was it? I don't even see a pin.
My hammer's ready.
That's not ready. So what were you trying to tell me that I could make now? Was it that one? No? Both hub and hunter. Oh, okay, cool. I just got hunter rank. I just got hub rank 2. I'm village rank 3, so I'm trying to blitz through that. All right.
See you later.
Does it? Wait. I already have to do it on my own. Oh, that sucks. But from what I've seen, like, even if you disconnect, like, for one, like, if you disconnect, now that's something they fixed. If you disconnect in the middle of a hunt, the monster will scale back down, so you're not screwed. And the other thing is, it's possible for people to rejoin the hunt now. So these guys are super next level when it comes to that. The S9, That's another reason why I didn't replace it, because the Note 8 was the last Samsung Note that still had the headphone jack. From the, I don't think the 9, like, I think from the 9 onwards, whatever's next. I don't know if they did a 9 or, I know there's a 10. I don't know if they did a 9, but I know the 8 was the last one they had that still had the headphone jack, because, thanks to Apple fucking with the order of things, just, well, one, thanks to Apple for being, like, so greedy that they decided, yeah, let's take out the headphone jack, but still keep the price the same. And all the Apple freaking zombies, like, must have Apple, buy it no matter what. Like, they're still making money hand over fist, so LG and Samsung said, fuck it, if Apple can get away with that bullshit, why can't we do it? And now the newest Apple, the iPhone 12s, those don't come with the charging brick, like, and that's the stupidest thing. But of course, if you're dumb enough to buy Apple, you deserve what you get at this point. Like, that thing, that every phone is supposed to, every phone used to have headphone jacks until Apple said, nah, you don't need that. Every phone came with the charging brick, Apple said, no, you gotta buy that shit separately. So, a good 90% of the Apple products sold are either the AirPods or the charging brick for the iPhone 12. Yeah, like, right, y'all remember when the, what was it, the new Nintendo 3DS didn't ship with the charging cable? Because the charger, because it used the exact same one as the previous model, so they didn't make a new one. So we're like, okay, well, you can just buy, like, you can just buy, like, use the one you already have for your system, or just, you know, buy a new one. But here's the thing, the iPhone 12, that's a brand new charger. No other iPhone used it up to this point. And you have to use that one. And it's not packed in with the system. So everybody ripped Nintendo a new one for that frickin' 3DS, for that stuff with the 3DS. But Apple... bend over backwards for that shit. But yeah, I picked up because it was I got one on clearance, the Moto G stylus. Because it's a similar, the G stylus is a similar thing to the Note where it has the stylus built in. But at the very least, the G stylus has a, that's I think 2020 model. So that's 128 gigabytes, whereas the Note 8 I got was only 64. With 64, and I have like I think a 200 gig card in there now. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to do the transfer. I completely forgot what I was doing. Yeah, right. It told me. I guess I have to look at the list first. That something was ready. I guess not. Yeah, that's part of the problem. It's less of an Apple ecosystem and more of an Apple gulag, because you have to buy, you know, you have to go through Apple, you have to buy their stuff. They insist that you have to buy the Apple charging cables that are $10 to $15 more expensive than anybody else's cables. You need a replacement cable for an Android. Like, it's going to be like $5, maybe $10 at most. But the Apple versions will be $15 at least, $29.99 at most. Because they refuse, they have to have the lightning adapter so they can make you charge more money. And they keep saying, like, yeah, you have to use the Apple ones, you can't use third party. Nope.
Let us begin. Let us trade.
Let us. Take it all! Alright, so two more hunts and those two will be ready.
There is great beauty in this village, and in the hearts of its inhabitants. Even just watching you choose feels precious to me.
What?
Yeah.
That simply doesn't make sense. This merchant disguise should be himself. You don't look like a merchant. That doesn't make sense. This merchant disguise should be available. Scenario hunter. Teasing, yes, teasing. I am but a regular seafaring trader, seeking another hunter.
Until we meet again.
You know, you don't look like that. You don't look like a merchant. God damn it, this hunting, this merchant disguise was supposed to be infallible. Okay, a lot of language apples. Well, need those. This is what we get though. Rough. What else did I need to check? Wait, is anybody anybody still training, or are they done? Nice. They have one more round left. Tough feeling when it comes to managing the house anyways. So if you dispatch too. As well, you're me out on a quest. Helping me out. Helping me out. Alright, the Meow Center should be back. Thunderbugs, flesh bugs. Alright. Sleep sack, hey, that's pretty good. Herbs, mushrooms, Zuchi, Azeroth, not so much. Oh, okay, the Acnosome, that's actually better. Go and kill! I'm actually curious to see how they expand on this game. They're pretty good about taking a theme and running with it, like how Monster Hunter World, everything was about seafaring in this new world, but everything was made out of ships. So I have to give props to the art crew behind that one, and I guess engineers too, because like you have to have some kind of engineering genius to be able to not just to draw an out thing like that, but like, okay, how would this ecosystem work? Thanks, Rand. Now that word is going to be stuck in my head. Where everything is made from ships. All right, well, we'll take this half of the ship and make it like the gathering table. Okay, we'll haul out the ship and take the keel, turn it upside down, and make that the roof. Make the keel and the framework the roof of the market area. Like, let's take all these chains that you would use for anchors and make that a pulley system that everybody can use to get from one level to the next. Like, it's brilliant, like, visual design work. Ooh. Crap, I'm already feeling tired. Thankfully, like, I believe the store is closed tomorrow, but that just means all the work that's supposed to get done tomorrow is going to get shafted to Monday. And they were trying to pull some bullshit today, too. One, I had to cut overtime. So, instead of leaving early because I didn't want to do that while the newbies were here, I just, like, took a longer lunch. But the fact that we're still in the, you have to cut overtime thing. Like, on a weekend. But like it's like the minute they found out that more than one person was in my department, they took everything that was in the back and threw it out on the floor. Like we weren't busy because it's the day before, because it's the day before you know, Easter, a major holiday. Like, oh, there's 3 of you over there now, so we'll just do everything.
If you can't choose, just close your eyes and plant one at random. They're all delicious, so you can't go wrong.
Like, we're already behind. There's like a bunch of stuff that's piled up in the back because the way they've been doing things has not been sustainable. Like, I can push us through most of the day, but there's still gonna be stuff left over, and these new guys are still struggling to keep up with that. So it piles up. So now that we finally had like 3 people, okay, maybe we can catch up on a little bit. They were like, no, let's not catch up. Just get everything needs to be done today. So they just shoved everything out there on us while we're still trying to help guests. And yeah, more movies got stolen, so that's always fun. They've really been going, like, most of these guys keep going after the box sets. So what was it, the Fast and Furious movies, the 8 movie set. They've been going after that in a lot of, like, series, like the Fast and the Furious movie sets, and the Batman Beyond Blu-ray, like the entire series, they've been going after those. So I found several of those already.
Here you
Like,
go.
they try to be clever about hiding it, but it's really easy to see that the plastic is frayed. And that's a telltale sign that somebody's opened it. Wow, only one? You suck. Out of all that, I only got 1 skill. Alright, Alright. Oh, wait, is there a quest? Oh, that's right, I forgot to talk to the guy, because I need more.
Hey, you.
As possible. It's such a more less fast than trust the television.
Hang in there. Sure. Go kick some butt.
Get some more freaking great wire bugs.
Hang in there. Yo. Yep.
Suck.
Go kick some butt.
Alright, got no great wire bugs left. So that sucks. On to the next question.
Good day for a hunt.
Look at that plain ad. Like, I've got all these colorful Dango, and you just got a freaking snowman on a stick. She doesn't eat until she's done talking to you. Alright.
Which quest would you like?
Fighting dirty. So we got a bear off, so we already got that one. Obnoxious Lord, Noxious Monster. Well, leave the rest of the stomach for thought. Poo poo! Oh, I do need to go after him. I need still.
Be careful out there.
Take care of that. Alright. Oh god, I'm already feeling wiped out though. Unflappable. Speaking of vor.
Floating in water, it beckons silently.
Shuba, 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 shuba.
Once its prey approaches, there is no time to flee. Gut and strength alike. Rank among the greats. Don't get pushed out of the ring. For the abyss awaits.
It's just a amphibious wrestler. I would have gone with like an amphibious aggressor. relatively soon at this rate. So I don't have to worry about getting up early tomorrow. Happy Easter, by the way, to everybody out there. Whether or not you celebrate holidays or holiday.
Goodbye!
Come on, buddy. Okay, this place is only landlocked, both sub-camps.
Yoink!
Just like it doesn't somehow just keeps moving forward even though its momentum should not keep just sustaining it that far.
You're mine!
Shit, no! Get back here! Why can't I do the slide thing? Don't chill out. That sucks. He's very, I guess it's like they gave him the win on that one.
Good!
That sucked.
This is the end! Ready!
Send that shit over my head, dude.
buddy.
Burn!
I'll end this!
Burn!
Number 10!
Poof. Look at that.
In the bag!
Yeah. No cliffs here. That sucks. I guess we'll have to do some water in the fire. Cooking.
Let's see. Tasty! Perfect!
Anything better? Nope, he turns around. Ah.
Tasty! Go!
Ah, okay, nice. Thank you. That lasts a while. That lasted long enough for a second wire bug to come out of it. Good show. Good show, chap. Okay, where is he? Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Looks like there's something in there. I don't see why I'm doing that side has four. This wall is specifically. So maybe that's what has to be full.
Farewell! Take this!
Good shit, Captain. There we go.
That's one!
Holy fuck! Okay, that I was not expecting that. can shockwave.
Hold on!
That's not good.
Reloading! Nice one. Goodbye!
Ah! Right, attack. What is this?
Get ready! It's over! Yeah, come on!
Fuck! That was horrible.
Reloading! After it! Ha!
That could be taken down. Ooh.
Take this! This is the end!
Yeah, I won't wait.
I'm down to 7 all you've got! Thanks, buddy. Victory! Go!
Fuck! Ah! Let's see if I can get the cooking started. Hopefully I got enough cooking. Cutscene. Oh right, he unlocks some new dessert for tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're just having leftovers for tomorrow because nobody around here does any cooking. Might just order a pizza. Oh, what's this? Porter just came in. Looks like the rapids are getting close to the shrine ruins.
Oh,
I wonder if it Decent with the weapon will help the guard leader surround the stronghold. We can't hold them all off. We don't have done anything that pushes through. Just a second buff. Drive back to Calamity and protect that future. Drive back to Calamity. Show that pack of feet to Carrillo's. Look at that.
What do you need? Gotcha. Are you foraging or upgrading? What do you need?
Alright, we got the full set.
No problem.
Meat eating, item consumption speed, right? Normal ammo and a rapid type arrows. Use that though. Alright. Maybe for some of
The village is in your hands.
behavior. Thing. Large first, okay. Since, oh right, I did change that. Alright. I shouldn't have been done yet. I thought I had like 4 quests to do. Like, 2 more quests to do. You thought you're okay? Because you're kind of just vibrating over there.
Bunny Dongo are a taste of heaven. I have a special quest for you.
Okay.
Here's the quest list.
Oh, I was right. So this is just a checkpoint, I guess. Oof. Crap. Oh. Let me eat first.
Come again.
I'm not sure how this will work. Ooh. Wait, there's already 10? Oh, I guess that's what
Just a moment. Whoa! Be careful, it's still hot.
Small rations. Oh, and some catalysts. Okay, cool. Because those are pretty.
I've been waiting for you. Oh, delicious.
This is what I think that is, so I think we're gonna need that. Best nut. Color. Poker, culture, rampage approaches. The rampage. Seriously?
What's up? Take care.
That's it.
I've got some great bargains. This should be fun. We have a winner. What are you looking for?
Ah, okay. Yes,
Have a look around. Coming right up.
Most of this stuff pretty good. Oh.
An excellent purchase. Coming right up.
God, that was simple math and I still fucked it up.
Thank you kindly.
How about you think? What if you
Coming
think
right
right
up.
kindly? How would that work?
Thank you kindly.
Probably be like the old Mika video. Thank you very unkindly. Holy shit, that's... Yeah.
An excellent
I'll be
purchase.
using a lot of those.
Thank you kindly.
Man, now that I can just straight up buy it. Ooh, that's all the money there. So, not doing that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Alright, let's get this done. Probably be
Make
like
sure to check the special quest as well.
special. Alright, quest, shrines, monsters. Oh, right. Let's...
Uh-huh.
Okay, just finally here. I'll be defending the perimeter around the stronghold. Interesting.
Yeah.
You'll be defending inside the stronghold. Sure, you won't get to check out this last loosing arrows like crazy. I'll have a bunch of you in there. But it's all over. You know, it's hoping you kick some monster's tail. Not in those words, of course. What's this about the monster looking like Master Jojo? Was it slimy and scaly? It's like, good lord. This slander!
Sure.
Oh, it was. Yeah, there. Was it an Izu sitting?
Which quest would you like?
Quest structure. Red stronghold, 2 hordes. It's just bear and one of the bird ups. Defend the final day.
Don't forget to eat.
We did that. Let's see how this works. I guess this will be the the offline version of the rampage. Definitely gonna need to learn how to do this. Do the best to hold them off, but if anything breaches them. Red stronghold, last line of defense.
The
Rashom.
rampage is here. But there's nothing to fear. We have our trusty fortress, and its defense is top tier.
Top tier.
Let's go! Yo, my favorite fuel.
Sure makes it for time to face the rampage. So, right? Chances to report any monsters made it into the stronghold. Since this is your first rampage, now I'll watch you don't thrash real bad. You want it back here, but it's fine as long as it's strong. We'll just keep your trying. Thrash. So up your gear whip. So we're gonna just through there. Okay. I'm not bailing your current loadout. You're free to switch up your gear. So just beyond that.
Sure thing.
The bigger rampages. You'll need to defend more than strong on some legs. This will be a little a bit of handouts. This is real fun. Okay.
Let's do this!
Major 30s.
I have awakened!
Oh shit, they just automatically hit the first full, so there's a...
Hey, hero!
Guys, welcome to Stronghold. We'll just all built this place to defend against us. The monsters that attack during rampage, we call them hordes, will come in that direction. We'll try to destroy the stronghold by breaking through the gates. It's worth keeping the monsters out of combat. Off the gates, come on, that's why we're here. Ooh. Fuck the woods monsters using machine guns. Such called hunting installations. Plenty of prep time. Explain how to use them. Monsters called hordes horde them up many lesser monsters when they just that leads them. And once time is up, or when all monsters have been battled, there can be up to 3 hordes of exact numbers of notification. Each area is a gate. Which is actually at least third gate is exactly destroyed. If the gate in the final area is destroyed, you'll fail the quest. Okay.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
It's really a ballista on my missions. Select the ballista to be used this episode for the village to fit in the send up. Get a shot. Once more, we got a commission for a good time to wait for you again. Oh, during the rampage you can set up hunting installations poppers before the horde rise. Installation card. Select the card. Type of card. Installation.
Put down some artillery! Sup, Ace? Great! Listen up!
Well, let's stay.
Let's move on! Put down some artillery!
Defender ballista.
All set. Perfect! Rampage ends here!
Defender ballista allow villagers to attack monsters.
Listen up!
Actually, one hunter can only manage certain installations, right?
Let's move on! Put down some artillery!
Oh, where is he? Oh, bamboo. Huh? Oh,
Excellent!
some bamboo. Let's just get close enough. Okay.
Listen up!
For the whole board to stop in some tracks. It's called Dragonators and Splitting Wyvern Shots between charities. Based on strong level details.
Great! Let's move on! Come here!
Oh.
Let's do this!
Smash on with them. Oh, nice.
Listen
We're gonna
up!
have to do that at some point. Do some smash again. Need to get more practice with stuff for
Give it a spin! Look at this!
Oh shit. She just said something.
Listen up!
Then it's an oh, I have
Show me your moves!
Cry shot perks X to 5. Oh.
Listen up! You can do it! Give it a try. Listen up! You can do it! Give it a try. Listen up!
Oh. Quickly going up. Silk line. Interesting.
Hold on tight!
Reduce damage and prevent knockback. Okay.
Great! Good job! They're coming!
Ooh, okay.
Give it a try. You can do it! All set. Look at that! Careful! Another job well done. Great find. Stand your toes. Excellent! Look at that! Defend the gate!
It's pretty shitty because everything just climbs over it. Oh, fine.
Well done!
Upgrade strong levels of more community to your face if ways can get defeating monsters can be status display. Okay.
Oh! Sweet! Listen up! Let's go.
Thunder barrel bomb? Camera signals deployed to lead some small gravity piece of attack power. Sending the cover down. The effect of camera signal depending on the front.
Oh! Show me your move! Get ready! This is the end! Reloading! You repelled him! Listen up! Assume defensive position! Come here!
Nice. What's this do? I guess I'm gonna worry about that.
Come here! Yo, my favorite pupil.
Ugh. Don't tease me, bro. I love lemon cake stuff. Oh, increase before? What's up? You'll be able to use my powerful installations like the dragon.
Ah,
The monsters will inflict stun on other establishments and increase the strong rolls of the mouse. You need the same dragon area that press A.
right.
Sure, we'll fit it. Text that monster strong from.
Ah,
Power count to speed up the process. Use these from pair times for destroyed installations to make 3 hours and 54 hours.
Bring it on!
oh!
Wait, what? Where? Oh.
Good to see you.
Everyone tomorrow will come out to thrash. Really wish it's stuff to be safe.
Yeah.
Garbage. Looks like other food that showed up this time. Go ahead and call him from this installation platform. Set up installations to dismantle them. Okay. Wanting installations and somebody to come out says yay! Looking forward to that. Fix different for each village. So many technological installations. Recommend only one per course, making their time crucial. The cars used to couple words will be added. Started with including the other dragon blade.
All set. They're coming!
Have a taste of my longsword!
Of course it's a
Hey,
long
don't
sword.
worry about it. You can do it! Assume defensive positions!
Defender ballistic defender cannon.
Defend the gate! set. Goodbye.
He just said, "Get out of here." All right, we're leaving.
Still got
Listen up! That's it! Show me your moves!
Show me your moves.
Look at this!
Close to that.
Such aggression!
All set. Nice one. Get ready!
He just said, "I'm not here."
Take this! This is the end!
No, I can't do that.
You're mine! All set. Their leader's here! They're coming! Listen up! Defend the gates! Attack! They're really wailing on it! This! Attention, please! You can place some artillery again! Thanks. Get ready! Good!
Gotcha.
That's my ace! Excellent!
Sweet.
job.
Let's see.
God, this thing is beautiful. It's a great one. Water bell bomb. Ah, shit. I probably should have left. Too dangerous to keep. They have elemental bombs now. Holy shit. Fuck, they really went all out with this kid. They're just adding all kinds of crazy shit they didn't have before. Oops. Yeah. Anticlimactic finish. Well, if I get into a car, it's like a 5-hour drive. It's still pretty far. Wait, oh, that's right. They all have those guns too.
Hey!
So she's a heavy bowgun user, and he's a freaking charge blade user.
Looks like things have calmed down a bit.
Elder Fugan wants us to go back to camp.
All right, she uses the freaking heavy bowgun. I gotta respect that. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh, that's kind of... Looks like the thing is still alive, too. Hey, you dropped this. Wow, they don't even back down. They just get the weapons ready.
Whoa, this one looks really strong.
Even the bear's like, yeah.
We don't have any orders. Let's retreat.
I suppose at this...
It's coming after us!
At this point, it would be. Huh. Shit. Alright. Distracted. Oh, no, you didn't. What did he say? Did he just call him a bitch? It's like, is that it? Bear got up and said, what a bitch? And Magnum was like, what did you fucking call me?
That monster is known as Magnum Malo.
If he just snuck off without saying
It
anything.
appears alongside the rampage and feeds on the horde.
Feeds on the
It
board.
eats them?
50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
Well, if you weren't a longsword user, they'd probably, you know,
What?
most of those casualties were probably you cutting everybody up.
Don't worry, Yomogi. This time around, we have a skilled hunter by our side.
The
I
thing that
want
scares
you
me about that, like the heavy
slay
bowgun and the
Magnum
charge
Malo
blade
force.
are not like
We
beginner-friendly
need
weapons.
you to protect Kamura village.
If anything, the longsword would be that weapon.
I want to help fight. I'm coming with you.
Me too. I don't know how much help I can be, though.
That's the spirit. However, this is something that needs to be handled by a hunter.
But
But
Kamura is
yeah, nobody
more.
remembers this because Mortal Kombat
Steel
characters aren't really that
hunters.
memorable outside
The
of like
two
2
of
and
you
3.
should focus on the things
They just designed
you
like,
do
okay, this guy's the
best.
cowboy. This one's the
the
creep.
things...
We do best?
You two have to be strong every day. That way, the answer will come to you before long.
Yeah, most of the new characters in Mortal Kombat don't like mean much. Aaron Black, well, whatever.
Right.
It's just cowboy
Let's
character.
head
That's
back
it.
to the
They're
village.
a dime a dozen now. Fucking McCree. Rampage completion rank. 3 or less completed. Slay the French completed. Level up Stronghold to complete. Oh, I guess I could have done that better. So I didn't level up the Stronghold that well. Alright. Use it to ramp up equipment? Ahaha, ramp up like Rampage. Dangle, 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 calculator, dangle. Yeah, outside of the characters that appeared in like the first 3 games, like almost no Mortal Kombat character really stands out. That might be why they had to rely so heavily on all these new, like, all the guest characters, like fucking Rambo and RoboCop. Like, nobody cares about Aaron Black. We've been playing, you and I have been playing the Mortal Kombat game since the fucking beginning. Couldn't remember his fucking name. To be fair, that's not just a Mortal Kombat thing. A lot of the new characters in Street Fighter, like for instance, are all pretty garbage. Blonde Fighter 5, blondes upon blondes. Fucking Ed, which is like, oh god, I fucking hate the fight. It's a neat concept that Balrog basically raised a kid, so that's why he uses a lot of boxing. But he has psycho power. But he's just another blonde dude in a game full of blonde dudes. His design doesn't stand out at all. He looks like between like Cody, Cammy, Ken, Nash, Alex, Guile, fucking Rainbow Mika, Colin, Karen Kanzuki. I know there's one more I'm missing. Colin, Lucia. Like, there's blondes all over that freaking game. And then Falk. Falk was just female. They took Falk and then there's Abel, who didn't even make it into 5. But there's characters are just so boring. Like, Jury is the only one who lasted because she was like she's the first evil female in the Street Fighter franchise. Also the only Korean. The first Korean and the first evil female. But her design in Street Fighter 4 was ass. It's a little better in 5. When I was ready for this reference is good. I mean, the first 3 games. MK9 1 Part 2. Basically, MK9 was 1, 2. Things are gonna get real hairy now that we got Magnum O on our hands. It was totally better and strong. Still got H 50 years back. Old Ham just about lost his neck trying to stop us from taking out the village, and now it's rid of Old Ham.
Yeah.
Something about feeling fishy for good. I just couldn't get into it. Still not sure what's going on with this damn rampage. This dango rampage. Of course, because I'm the one who has to fucking... stuff down. Okay, a lot of people need my attention. So first, important matter to discuss.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Special new technique to upgrade weapons and further chances. Well, the writers are like, we can't have, like, they're saying like they can't have 2 wisecracking guys because they don't know how to write. They don't know how to write more than 1 wisecracking guy, so only 1 person is allowed to be the wisecracking guy because they don't know how to handle it. Fucking watch Infinity War, you hacks! You had scenes with freaking... You had a scene with Star-Lord, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. All 3 of these guys are like freaking wisecracking alpha male like guys, like, and it still worked. And like nobody felt redundant in that movie. But yeah, like, wait, doesn't he? Yeah, he and Sonya Blade had a daughter together, right? Is that Cassie? So like, he ended up having a daughter who's probably gonna end up getting replaced. Yeah, isn't she like a fucking elder god or some stupid shit like that? Cassie Cage. And she's like the new heroine of Mortal Kombat, sensing a trend there. Drake having a daughter, and he's probably going to get written out of his own series. So did Jax, yeah. Because Jax was already the token black guy. And she didn't have the POC hairstyle. That's why nobody could figure out she was a POC. She didn't have the hair. Half your hair has to be braided, the other half has to be a poof. Because that's how it works. Fucking hold on a second. I think I made a collage of that because there was a whole bunch of characters that came out at the same time with that hairstyle. I was like, what is this? A fucking standard issue? That's why Caramel and I called it the standard issue POC hairstyle, POC female hairstyle. Where is it? Collages. Collage. Yep, there it is. So you had like a bunch of characters. So that's Lara from Street Fighter V. Fuck. Bumblebee from was that her name? Bumblebee or just B? From the frickin' DC Superhero Girls. One of the Pokemon trainers from Black and White? No, not Black and White. Sun. And then Sombra from Overwatch. Like, all of these characters came out at, like, around the same time. Even Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter World, one of the girls that runs the, one of the ones that runs the station in Monster Hunter World, she speaks with a French accent, but she has that hairstyle, too. Jackie Briggs, right. So at some point in the future, we could probably look forward to Liu Kang and Kung Lao both being replaced by their daughters. Because that just seems to be the thing nowadays. Nobody's allowed to have a son anymore.
Hey.
Call it ramping up. Use materials from the ramping stance will slow more than any normal means would be capable of interesting. Click the message into your phone and here I'll show you.
Bye.
Alright, we'll see if you can talk to you, but that's like, okay. Wait, can you actually...
Hello?
Can I actually sell you? Do something? No, just say the name right. It's a garb of glad tidings. Put on your coat and it brings you good luck. Oh, nice. Look at that. I wish lots and lots. I forgot to listen to it. But they come true when you get a whole bunch of good luck. Kohoot out.
Come again!
Oh, that's sweet. Alright, well, let's call him. I don't get to do much with him, so... Bird up, bird up, bird up, bird up.
To me!
Oh, excuse me. Close.
Nice.
Well, that's not as colorful, but she made it for me, so we'll go ahead and change the color. Oh wait, can I change the color of it? Oh, nice. I can change some of the colors at least, not all of them. Not bad, not bad. Nah, it'll just, like, given the current trend in gaming, it'll be Devil May Cry, but only Lady and Trish, and that's it.
Cute.
Especially since, yeah, Virgil's the only one who's confirmed not to be a virgin. Huh, that's weird. Okay. I don't seem to have as many places to send them these days. Wait. Oh, there we go.
Go!
Capcom has been pretty good about avoiding that kind of bullshit in their games. Other companies, not so much. In fact, if anything, they'll double down on it. And when the game doesn't sell, they'll blame the toxic fandom for not wanting to buy their shitty game. Case in point, Battlefield 5. Last of Us 2 is another example. Well, like everyone says, like, functionally it wasn't a bad game, but the story took a fat steaming shit all over everything that happened in the first game, especially Joel. Steelworks hub prep area. Hey, get a load of this. Please don't. Oh, you know what? I should save now, because talking to him. Like, I was talking to him when the game crashed last time, so... Oops. A little bit of this. A little bit...
I got everything you need.
Most people who did get their hands on it are usually scalpers. That's the real problem there. Some big news for you. Instructor has been hard at work to collect a new form of weapon upgrades called ramping up. Special tier for rampage stuff power weapons. You're really sitting on a pillow like that on your freaking knees? Good. Goddamn, dude. Well, yeah, I think that's part of the theme. I think it's funny that this game is very clearly, like, very heavily Japanese influenced. It was made by Japan, but I mean, in terms of, like, a ninja village, like, feudal Japan type of setting, and here's a motherfucking cowboy! American Ninja! Try
See
it.
you again soon.
Let's see what he was talking about.
How are you doing?
Ramp up weapons. Set rampage
Sure thing.
skills. Materials available exclusive for rampage awards can be used to grant skills for igniting weapon type. Select the weapon you'd like to upgrade with a skill. So set is equipped to weapon's rampage slot. It cannot be freely removed, but most can be overlooked by another skill or removed through a rollback. If you override a rampage skill, it is possible to restore the weapon's last select the weapon skill or to re-equip. Okay.
Using materials from the rampage to make better gear. That's what I live for.
Oh! Oh! So you can get some... Okay. So you can customize the weapon even further. I like that. So I can boost its power. This is Pierce effect. Enables loading of Pierce ammo 1 and 2 and increases capacity. Oh, that's nice. So if the weapon didn't have... Wait, hold on a second. Let's check something else. Like, the weapon... This weapon does not have Pierce. But I can't use that anyway. Fuck. Increases damage to smokers, attack boost, defense boost. Okay, that kind of sucks. It gets... Attack boost is only 4? That really sucks. Fuck that. And... That's not that great. Rarity 2. Okay, so it's the Rarity 2 weapons I need to use that for. Attack boost, affinity boost, that's a 4. Defense boost of 20. Okay, that's actually really good. What's this? Yeah, these are the weapons I'm using now. This guy. Affinity boost, which brings it down to... Oh, okay. Poison boost. Poison buildup plus 3? Are you freaking kidding me? It's great. Doubling strike. Has a chance to increase the timer when your sharpness gauge is green or lower. You can get some really crazy shit with this. I don't have it that much though. What is this? Attack boost, which is attack boost to 4, fire boost to 4. Fire blight exploit. Increases damage to monsters afflicted with fire blight. That could be interesting. Alright. For now, let's just work on this one. It's attack boost. Oh, it's attack boost 2. That's plus 6. Fuck it, just do it. I like it. So I guess, oh, what might happen is higher level weapons, higher rarity weapons will probably have more slots. Can you give me some great water books, please? This manga model I've been hearing about is finally coming out to play. They say it's true. It feeds on the monsters in the horde and it gets all hopped up on the air and shit.
Hang in there. You guys have been hard at work for like, what, 10 missions now? Alright, to finish training. Blake needs some training. A lot of training. He's way behind. Oh! Hang in there, buddy. Alright. I don't like seeing you hurt. I can beat you right away. So, are you trying to whitewash me? You might have to err on the side of caution. I really hate myself sometimes. Couldn't find anything. No one's favorite cowboy character.
Let us begin.
Pretty fly for a white kid. I still think they needed to make a buddy cop movie with Jaleel White and Jack Black, and they could have called it Black and White. And there's just the entire movie is just these two guys getting mixed up. Like, I thought you were black. My name is Jack Black, and you're white. Just come on, man. Like, that by itself, the comedy is just writing itself. It'd be like Rush Hour, except the black guy is white and the white guy is black.
Let us trade.
You could call it, like, I don't know, colorblind or something.
Very well.
Oh wait, I didn't see your treasure book.
Let's talk business. Let us negotiate.
Right, but yeah, Twimbler might take offense to that because it's
Time to bargain. Let us negotiate.
that word. Even though it's actually a thing, but it's a
Farewell.
pun. Yeah. We could have Jaleel White be like working in the cleat, like he could be in a He can be like in a laundromat, so he can literally be a whitewasher. And Jack Black can be a face model, so he can be blackface. Don't let me write fucking movies. Do not let me write movies. It would be horrible. Horrible in all the best ways that Hollywood would never dare to do. At least not anymore. It's like, yeah, like, remember, like, what was it? It was actually last month. Last month when Twimbler rediscovered fucking, the fucking movie with Tropic Thunder, when Twimbler rediscovered Tropic Thunder and got their panties in a twist over it because there's a white dude who puts on blackface when that's literally the point of the character in the movie. Like, he wasn't playing a black dude in the movie. He was playing a white dude who was playing a black dude in the movie, and everybody fucking called him out on it. Especially the black dude. But that never let that stop Twibbler from having a good, like, internet rage about it. What do you mean, you people? Motherfucker, what do you mean? What do you mean, you people? That was fucking hilarious. I know how to laugh at racially charged humor. We've been doing it forever. Isn't that a lot of Hollywood guys like Jamie Foxx and the Wayans, Jamie Foxx and Jim Carrey all got their start on a little show called In Living Color. And 99.9% of the humor in that sketch comedy show was very racially charged. You would never get away with any of that stuff now. Like, I was interested in seeing, like, yeah, exactly. I was interested in seeing, like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but yeah, a lot of people were telling me, like, yeah, you might as well not even get invested in it because they're doing this stupid shit with it. Like, apparently there's a scene where Bucky and Sam are having an argument, and of course white cops show up and get in Sam's face and, like, ask Bucky, you know, is he bothering you or some shit. Like, they don't, like, Sam Wilson wasn't a motherfucking Avenger. And everybody knows who he is. Meanwhile, Bucky is known to be a freaking assassin. Like, I don't even know if did they ever clear his name? Because remember, he was originally wanted for the death of T'Chaka. So everybody knows who the Winter Soldier is because, you know, there was a major incident about that. Did they ever clear that up? I don't think so. Regardless, everybody should know who fucking Sam Wilson and fucking Bucky Barnes are. But they couldn't help themselves and just had to have a stupid fucking white cop moment. Like, are you serious? Alright, well, glad I'm checking into that. That's just the way things are with these series and these movies. Like the Batwoman show on CW was an epic flop. Ruby Rose couldn't continue, so they replaced her with a black woman who's also a lesbian because that's more important than having a good story. Fucking, Superman, like the new Superman show of Superman and Lois was actually doing well. So I guess that they had to put the axe on it, or I think what happened, no. What actually happened was some of the actors got the thing we're not allowed to talk about, so the filming is postponed, so it's being replaced by Supergirl, which is an infinitesimally worse show. Pretty much every show on the CW ended up going bad. Arrow used to be good for I used to hear about that. Arrow was really good, Flash was really good. And then Supergirl came around and things started to go really, really bad. Arrow became shit, Flash became shit, then we got Batwoman, it just kept spiraling downward. We finally got one decent show with Superman, already got the axe. Mandalorian was doing really well. They brought back Luke, so the powers that be at Lucasfilm couldn't stand that, so they fired Gina Carano and all sorts of stupid shit. And they're literally trying to that side of the Star Wars faction is literally trying to put out a fucking comic book where a rock. I'm not talking like a humanoid thing shaped like a rock. A literal fucking rock called Geode is a character. It's a fucking navigator. Like, they're so bereft of creativity that this is a rock. It's like literally a stone. Now, I'm not talking like the thing and like it looks like a human. It's just a fucking rock that talks and moves around and is a navigator. And I think one of the other main characters is like Leon Gyasi. Like, his name is literally an anagram for Leon is gay, because that's the kind of characters that, you know, Twimbler cares about, and they think that's the audience. The comic book buying audience is going to be all over characters like that. They don't buy, spoiler alert, they don't buy comics like that, and these things get canceled like really quick. Like, I think ever since Black Panther came out, like, you would think that the Black Panther comics would sell like hotcakes. I think the series has been canceled like 4 times. No, all the people that are on social media going aren't actually buying comics. It's a shame what happened to Chadwick Boseman. And it's a shame what happened to Chadwick Boseman. And like, he was a phenomenal actor. He elevated the hell of that movie. I loved him in Civil War. Black Panther, the movie itself, I didn't like so much, but he's still a great actor. He was great in Civil War. He was great in Infinity War. He was great in, you know, in Endgame. It was good that he got to see through. He got to start and finish his role in the MCU. We got to see the whole thing before he passed. And we got, you know, when we lost Stan Lee too. I mean, that's a hard thing to think about going forward. Like all the Marvel stuff, we're not going to see, you know, we're not going to see Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. We're not going to see Stan Lee anymore. Like, that's, oh my god. You do anything. There's always a dawn even after the darkest night. As of right now, we don't have any information on it. We should tread carefully. Oh, we should knock those out in the meantime.
Oh, hello.
Rampage changes every time you set out on a quest. This includes standard quests. Teams on Rampage are on differently on the quest board, and monsters can set quests when you're still rolling design materials. During multiplayer quests that can be accepted at the quest center can also differ by player. Different accepted by no player as long as the preference going on that. Okay. Well, I want to finish, like, I want to finish
Here's the
these,
quest list.
Monster, Spongy Oasis, Mighty Dirty. Okay.
Be careful out there. Can't hunt on an empty stomach.
Jammer, Defender. Why not Deflector? So I'm not using that. I'm using Dango feet. How many of these?
Yeah, those are great.
While she's doing that, I'll go get something to drink. Be right back.
Here you go.
Sons of Black Hedgehog.
Time to go.
Yeah. The furries are thirsty. You know how it is. We don't get much these days. But there's also drama because people like to stir up the pot. So I think it's just a matter of time before, like, you just deal with it for a week and then Twimbler will move on to the next thing to get mad about. I think we're about due for another anime girl to get canceled because I think the Uzaki thing is blown over a little bit. I think Nagatoro was supposed to be the next one, and she was supposed to get an anime. But I think people are reluctant to start shit on that because she's dark skinned. So it's like, well, how do I get offended by this character if she's dark skinned? At least with Uzaki, we can pretend like they bent over backwards to try to say that Uzaki looked like a child, and that was the dumbest fucking thing. Her eyes are huge. Have you not fucking seen anime? Fucking hell, like the character's eyes are huge, so she looks like a child. Y'all were reaching for that so. And that's not even the first time she got canceled. Ugh. They were so mad that the first time they tried to cancel her because of the blood drive thing. They like she was a promotional image for a blood drive in Japan, and she actually greatly boosted the amount of people who donated. And the people who tried to cancel her were mad that they decided not to listen. Fuck Zendaya. Oh god. Zendaya was the fucking the MJ replacement from fucking Spider-Man Far From Home. That charisma vacuum, yeah, that's her. The worst version of MJ. Not Mary Jane. Girl who spends like the first movie she was in stalking and insulting and fucking like really creepily stalking Peter. Like she didn't. Who the fuck voluntarily goes to detention? Like if you reverse the roles, if MJ was in detention and Peter like went there just to freaking watch her and draw pictures of her and shit, people say that's fucking creepy as fuck. He's a creep. But I guess because she's got an attitude or something, that's okay, I guess. Fucking whatever. Like Mary Jane Watson is an extremely popular character, especially in the Spider-Man verse, because of her personality. You think about how like there's a dozen, like there's a dime a dozen of redheads in the Marvel universe, like between like Black Widow and Jean Grey, Madeline Pryor. Well, that might be cheating a little bit because Madeline Pryor was supposed to look like Jean Grey, but like Mary Jane Watson still managed to stand out. And she didn't even have power. She isn't a superpowered individual. Because of her fucking personality. The first line was, "Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot." She knew how to elevate herself. Look at me, you're lucky to be with me, you're lucky to have me. So not only am I a big deal, so are you because you're lucky. But nowadays, a strong character has to put down everyone around them. Like Ken Masters from Street Fighter is a really good example of how to have a brash, cocky character, but he doesn't call everybody around him weak. He's like he thinks of himself as a big deal, but he doesn't put down the people around him. There's a very pro wrestling way to put that. Like, yeah, I started with pro wrestling again. When you cut promos in pro wrestling, you want to talk up everybody around you. If you say, this guy's weak, he can't do shit, I'm gonna kick his ass without breaking a sweat, why should I watch the fight? If he's that far beneath you, then there's no reason for me to be invested in the fight. And if you beat him, and if you do end up beating him, well, you said he was nothing, and you proved him right, so, okay. There's no reason for me to get invested, but if you talk him up, yeah, he's one of the best there is at what he does. But I'm still gonna beat him. Like, whoa, if he's that good and you're still gonna beat him, that's a fight I have to see. And if you do end up beating him, wow, you really are good. You beat that guy? That's how you talk people up. But the way writing is done these days is everything is so mean-spirited. They don't know how to elevate characters without putting down every other character around them. I mean, like most of these female reboot movies are like that. they don't know how to make the women look strong without making all the male characters look like idiots or evil or some combination of the two. Not even Ken versus Ryu. Ken talking to anybody. Like, he'll try to talk everybody up. Alright, we're good. Covered in stupid bro attack me. Don't much together or ruin. If the worst thing that got this.
Desolate wasteland. Perfect for light-hearted hunts.
Well, they're voiced by the same guy for a reason.
But do not let your guard down. Don't pull any stunts.
Ooh.
For the mud hides secrets, and none of them are good. Where once was sand and water, a monster is now found.
Wasteland Warrior. See, that's not that fun. Oh no! Get away, buddy, get away. Okay, cool.
Let's go!
Wow, holy shit, we're pretty high up then. Oh. Right, like Virgil's the exact opposite of that. That he's not supposed he's the heel in that situation. Weak. Because he's obsessed with power.
Yoink!
But he's obsessed with power, but he still has a set of principles that he obeys. He doesn't like guns. He thinks it's a weapon for weaklings, and I can actually respect that. But he's not above using them. I'll try it your way for once. Remember what you used to say? So it is. Let's get a bird up and again. Why is it only ever 2 on this thing?
Yoink! Move!
Oh, that's right. That's an entrance/exit point.
Let's see.
I'm a little disappointed, but like about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it's Disney, so the shit that Disney's been pulling doesn't really surprise me anymore. It's like, oh well. I'm a little disappointed, but not surprised. And in the end, it's like, okay, well, that gives me, instead of wasting my time watching a series that was gonna fucking bend over backwards to insult half of its audience, I'm just gonna save my time and watch something else. Like, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get into The Mandalorian because of what ended up happening. There's have way too many people in power at Disney that should not have it. And they care more about getting their way than they do about making good stories. To the point, well, there are several different studios essentially in Disney, in Lucasfilm, and they're, instead of working together, they're basically competing against each other. One is actually actively sabotaging the other, which is why Gina Carano.
Goodbye!
Whoa.
Be careful!
Fuck, worst case scenario. Totally so. In your face!
Let's go!
DMC, like, it definitely seems like DMC is a game that would really benefit from the 60 FPS. War! Fuck! God, that could not have gone worse.
Goodbye! This is the end!
In the buttocks.
Watch out! I'll end this! Let's do this!
I don't think you have, like I said, I don't think you have to worry about DMC becoming one of those game series that goes wrong. Remember the worst thing that happened to it was on Sony, not on Capcom. They were willing to show a little bit of Trish, but Sony just went, oh, let's have the ball! So I think it's fucking hilarious that MLB is forcing the show to become a multi-plat game. So frickin' PlayStation produced a game that's going to end up being on Xbox against them. They can't do shit about it. Fuck, where is it? Went the wrong way, didn't I? Down there. Up there you are. Have a good night, Sarah. you would put that on it just as he's getting ready to leave. Damn it. Cliffside cookie.
Tasty!
Let's see.
I cook like I live
Tasty!
on the fucking
Perfect.
edge. From alley edge to wow, the edge. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's actually the road. No! Alright, got that one in time at least. Missed the other one. Fuck. Where's Word Up? We'll take him out.
Go!
What was the way down from here? We don't need to open this map.
Yoink!
Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's pretty cool. So when you look, oh, I gave him a scroll for exploding kunai, so even his regular attack fucking explode. Or is that just the that's just the fire weapon? Oh well.
Here we go.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see.
Here we go. Move!
Alright, oh, he's coming out. Where is it? I don't see him. Oh, there we go. Whack!
Farewell! Goodbye!
In face!
This is the end!
Nice one.
saying, like, he has the same reloading animation, even if the lever doesn't go that far back.
Let's see.
It's okay. Two shots. More catalysts. Alright. That's right. I knew that made it to begin with. Crap. Alright, well, I'll have to make do. Hunter girls make do. Alright, wasn't there a, there you are. There you is.
I'll end this! It's over! Be careful! Take this! Yeah.
Oh, that one!
This is the end! Incoming! Getting weaker!
A lot of shots in this thing. It's just easier to switch to a different shot than just to reload and fire.
Gotcha.
Go!
in the buttocks. Sure, why not? That means at one point, I should just stop attacking him.
Here we go.
Let the poison be killed, and he'll just be like, ah, I'm dead. I am slain.
Here we go.
Gotcha. Some meat.
You just stop.
Good.
A nicely sized phone. Have others join your quests. Alright. Wyvern's Perch. What is Wyvern's Perch? Oh, that thing. Ugh. Might as well, I guess.
What do you want? My hammer's ready. Right, let's get cracking. The village is in your hands.
Actually, I think here's probably a good place to stop. Because I didn't know the rampage thing was in there. So I'll continue this probably tomorrow morning at some point. So I'm still feeling alright. Fading pretty fast. Suppose the day was exhausting. We got a lot done today. So, save. Alright. It's like, should I even keep the demo at this point? Well, it seems kind of pointless to have that now. Alright, so wrap it up for now. So see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, Rand, Soen, Caramel, Faison. Take it easy and have a good night. Oh boy. God. My is gonna suck. Later.